just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Busta Rhymes, as you can see, he's gotten himself in shape. He's transformed his body. And he was talking to Van Jones, and he was saying that he actually had gained weight because of some of his vices, like smoking weed, cigarettes, drinking lots of liquor. And he said it got so bad that this happened.
So the doctor comes in the room from outside the door, and the first thing he says to me is, "Good afternoon. I can hear you breathing from outside of the door." So he's like, "We need to immediately look at what's going on down in your throat." And as soon as he saw what was going on, he says, "Oh my God, I cannot let you leave my practice without calling an ambulance."
What?
He says, "Your polyps grew so big that it blocked 90% of your breathing passage. And if I send you home tonight and you sleep under the AC and catch a cold, and that last 10% of your breathing passage gets blocked up, you're going to die tonight."
Damn.
Woo, that's scary, ain't it?
Now, does Van Jones know he was talking to Busta Rhymes, or did he think that was LL? Because I don't want him going around telling people that LL had throat problems. Okay?
Wow.
Well, yeah, so that's a really scary thing. And he also talked about how his son was scared. He said his son spoke to the security about this fear that he had that something was going to happen to him. And he said he just felt like he was letting his son down.
Oh,
Well,
that's
I'm glad
why
that he managed
I'm
to
glad he
change his
caught
life.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
That's why it's important to go to the doctor. All right, The Weeknd is going to be headlining the Super Bowl halftime show. He said in a statement, "We all grow up watching the world's biggest acts playing the Super Bowl, and one can only dream of being in that position. I'm humbled, honored, and ecstatic to be the center of that infamous stage this year." And that's going to be happening February 7th, still in Tampa.
Okay.
Y'all watching? Who's going to make it to the Super Bowl this year?
I don't even know why they having the NFL season this year. I think that, with COVID and, all of these gatherings are just pointless, especially the ones that happen in the NFC East. They should just cancel all the rest of the NFC East games for the rest of the year. Where's the Super Bowl at this year? Miami?
Tampa. I
Just told
said.
you Tampa. My Giants got a good chance of winning, though.
Winning what?
All right, now the NBA is planning to have fans in some arenas this season. Just so you know, we told y'all already, the league opened to season December 22nd, and you have to have certain guidelines to admitting fans. Right now, the Knicks and the Nets do not meet those regulations. So, Envy, your team and my team aren't going to meet those regulations. So
I
that
wouldn't
means
pay
no
for a
live
Knicks
audience.
game either. The Knicks don't deserve fans. Who wants to see that mess?
Nobody.
All right, now Jason Momoa, he said that he was starving and completely in debt after leaving Game of Thrones. You would never think that, right? He said back in 2011, after his character was killed off, he was left completely in debt. And y'all know he's Lisa Bonet's husband as well. He said he was struggling to pay the bills at the house at his house and take care of their 2 children. He said, "I couldn't get work. It's very challenging when you have babies and you're completely in debt." Isn't that crazy that you could be on a show as huge as Game of Thrones, and then when you leave, you're in debt and can't get work?
Yeah, that is
It
crazy.
happens all the time. Happens all the time. That's probably how he got his abs, because he was so damn hungry. Listen, Lisa had money though, right?
I'm
believe
not
so.
sure, but he
I'm
was
sure-
saying
yeah,
that
I'm
he was
sure.
struggling to pay the bills. So,
Interesting.
All right, now Barack Obama, in his new book, says that the presidency actually strained his marriage. I could see that happening. His new memoir is called A Promised Land, and he said that he could sense an undercurrent of tension in her subtle but constant, despite her own achievements and growing popularity and their roles in America's first family. They said that amplified all of the stress. He said it was as if, confined as we were within the walls of the White House, all her previous sources of frustration became more concentrated, more vivid, whether it was my round-the-clock absorption with work, or the way politics exposed our family to scrutiny and attacks, or the tendency of even friends and family members to treat her role as secondary in importance. So that book comes out next week. And in addition, Oprah is doing a special on Apple TV Plus. She sat down for an interview with him about his upcoming memoir. That's going to come out on Tuesday, and he's doing 60 Minutes this weekend. Listen to this.
What are these false claims of widespread election fraud doing to our country right now?
They appear to be motivated in part because the president doesn't like to lose and never admits loss. I'm more troubled by the fact that other Republican officials who clearly know better are going along with this, are humoring him in this fashion. It is one more step in delegitimizing not just the incoming Biden administration, but democracy generally. And that's a dangerous path.
Yeah, I can't wait to read President Barack Obama's book. I heard it's 700 pages long, which is about 350 more pages than
700
Michelle's book was. I think Michelle's book was like
768
448.
pages.
768?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Michelle's book was 468, I believe, or 458, something like that.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.